So my name is Vito Mennella. I'm an MRC investigator at the MRC Toxicology Unit. This is one of the departments in the School of Biological Sciences at University of Cambridge. I became proud, very excited about science when I was in high school, studying chemistry. And in particular, I was excited about physical chemistry and orbitals. And so then kind of my interest shifted toward biochemistry. And when I was 17, unfortunately, my father died, and I had to kind of decide what to do with my life, at that stage. And I had a very strong interest in science and in chemistry or philosophy, and I decided to become a scientist at 17. So what got me interested in my current field was kind of this experience that I had as a PhD student. So we were doing the rotations, which are the kind of, we have a taste of the labs, that we can kind of join the first year of the PhD program. And I was very interested in structural biology at that time, but I realized at my third rotation that I fell in love with cell biology, and especially with imaging. And so then I tried to combine in my career after that, both the interest in cell biology as well as structural biology by using super-resolution imaging. So my favorite thing about being a scientist is analyzing data with my trainees and kind of discuss about potential hypotheses that we kind of come up with, and the brainstorming process. That's the one thing that really makes me happy about going in the lab and makes me excited every day. My curiosity is fueled a lot by try to understand how different toxicants that are kind of found in the environment, environmental pollutants, as well as drugs that are used in the airway, might have toxic effects in the lung. And so this is kind of one of my major interests right now. It's a very important problem from policy standpoint. The UK is spending a lot of time and energy trying to kind of find solutions for that. The latest document produced by Chris Sweetie, there is a kind of a yearly document discuss exactly this as being a priority for UK science. So one scientific process that I would like to master fully would be to predict what are the toxic effect of materials we introduce in the environment. Like chemistry, the industrial chemistry or pollutants, there are many, they cannot get developed every day, and there are lots of unintended consequences of putting these materials in the environment. So if we're able to test them rapidly and understand their effect on human cells, this would make things much better for everyone. So if I had superpowers, scientifically, I would like to being able to kind of get into cells and see how different machine works, which is something that we're kind of like, in a way, trying to do with the microscopy tools that we have. We're getting there, but somehow it would be fantastic to be able to be among the first, to kind of have a sense of what really the little machine work together in the cell. My curiosity will probably lead me to kind of integrate a lot of different disciplines, together, and that's kind of what I'm doing, somewhat right now. So we're integrating cell biology, structural biology, and now environmental science, to kind of like try to find solution to understanding what kind of materials are toxic for the airway of individuals. So I guess, being able to kind of integrate all this information and produce scientific information which is valuable for the government, for the public, in order to kind of devise policy is one thing that I really hope I'm going to be able to achieve.